is I Love to Wow, and today we're bringing you something that I feel like everybody likes, which is money, and specifically how to make it in this game. We're going to bring up pretty much 3 points today, which is one, investing, two, speculation, and three, trading, which is the most important in my opinion. The first, to get into this game, you really need to invest the money, the time, and the effort in order to get something out of it. To get the cards that you need to get good in this game, I'm just thinking in my head, you're probably going to need about 200 bucks to spend. Just on DA Card World, you can get 3 boxes. I recommend ones from the last 3 sets that released. If you can get them from Scourge War, which is one of the hottest, they hold the hottest cards to sell quickly. You can't find them anymore, so if you do, lucky you, you hit the jackpot. Fortunately, I got pretty much everything I'm ever going to need from Scourge War when it came out, so that's good for me, I guess. But that's $200 should buy you about 3 boxes and maybe a Epic Collection from one of those too, which holds packs and cards as well. So the second point is speculation. When a new set is going to come out, or maybe they do like treasure packs and archive sets and other cool things in this game, they usually, within a week of them being released, they set out what's called like a preview, and they show you all the cards that are going to come out in those boxes or in those packs or whatever, and you can sort of in your head really just say, all right, I feel like this card's going to be it's going to be huge, everyone's going to play it, I need to get my hands on those quickly. And then there's going to be those cards that are like, all right, just throw in the garbage, light them on fire, whatever, you don't need them. And the distributors, they get the cards first, and what they do is they just want to get them out of the way. They just want to get them off their hands, so they set the higher cards at a normal price. But the other ones, the ones that they're 50-50, they're either going to go up or they're going to go down. They're going to go whatever. They're going to stay the same. Those are the cards that are your money makers right there. Specifically, if you go to a newer website, they tend to put their cards a little lower, and then you can buy out all of the cards before they come out, so that when they open all the boxes and they get the cards, they send them right to you that day. So just last couple weeks ago, last month maybe, I don't know, the set War of the Elements came out, and I bought 36 cards, something like that, and 9 of those cards were Loke, which is a pet from for a hunter, and those cards were about $3 a piece. I bought 9 of them, and they're up to about $8 now, and I plan on them going up a little bit more before I get rid of them. So they're doing pretty well now. And see, speculation can double, triple, maybe even quadruple your money. It's happened before. Plus, going back to investing, when you do invest the money, sometimes you get lucky and you get a huge loot card out of it. I know a guy who, just like this one, I know a guy who bought 2 boxes of archives, one in 1 week and then one 2 weeks later. He opened up a Spectral Tiger in a $60 box of archives, which a Spectral Tiger is like anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Not $500 to $1,000, $500 to $1,000. So he pretty much, honestly, he just doubled his, tripled his, quadrupled his money in less than 5 seconds of spending $60. So anything can happen in this game. And then the next week he got another one. So he essentially made $2,000 off of a $120 investment. So those are just some of the huge bonuses that can really happen in this game. So my third and final point is trading, and that's where you're going to make your money. That's where usually when you get cards out of packs and you're like, oh, this is a $20 card, but you're never going to find someone that's going to say, here's a $20 bill, here's the $20 card, let's trade. That's never going to happen. You're usually going to end up trading for loots that other people got in their packs. You're going to bundle your little cards that are like your 2 $5 ones for a $10 one, and you're going to trade up until you get those really big cards that everyone wants, and then you're going to bundle those together and trade them up for a loot. So specifically, last week I traded a guy in Czechoslovakia. He had this Blazing Hippogriff loot, and I had about 28 other cards. So I valued this Blazing Hippogriff at about $330. In that price, I usually deduct how much time I'm going to have to put into selling the card, how long it's going to take me to get here, and then essentially like what my cards are worth. So I would give him about 310, 315 in trade. So he would go on my trading forum, which is on cryptozoic.com. I'll leave a link to that in the description, and essentially there you find like a username, password, blah blah blah, and there they have general discussions, strategies, and deck lists, a whole bunch of other things you can discuss. But the one I'm on most is a trading forum, and you go on there and you see what other people have, what they want. What they sometimes even have shirts, deck boxes, play mats. I know I have those on my trading forum, not shirts, but that's where you're gonna trade up for your money, and they're gonna look on your forum. They're gonna say, I want these 5 cards, this one, blah blah blah, and they're gonna make it total to $315, $310. Usually, if they're a dollar or two over, I usually give it to them just because then they come back for more and they bring you more loot cards. So that is essentially how to make money in the WowTCG trading card game. Specifically, if my eyes wander here, I'm just changing the page. Zubaka16 sent me a message to do this specific video. I feel like I did one before, but you never know. He bought 5 packs. He got some absolutely ridiculous rares. He got a Loke and a Summoning Portal. And then for his 3 epics that he got out of 5 packs, which is absolutely unheard of, he got a Nozadormu the Timeless and Alexstrasza the Lifebender. Those are 2 master heroes. You don't find those often. And a Trade Prince Gallywix. So those 3 epic rares are probably worth about $10 a piece. As I said, the Loke's about 8, and the Summoning Portal is anywhere from 6 to 8. So he invested his money. He clearly got his money back. And now he's probably I'm gonna recommend you, Zubraka16, to go make a trading thread. Say, listen, I got these 5 cards. Go on other people's trading forums, see what they have, trade up, and eventually get yourself to a loot just like this one. These are all my loots that I've been trading for. I have others in my binder, but this is about $700 to $800 worth of loots just in my hand. These ones I'm gonna give away to you guys. There's like 13 or 15 in here. These are all $3 a piece, so that's like 50 bucks. But that's what I did in my loot giveaway. But that's essentially how you work yourself up to get a loot. Then you put it on eBay. You list it for a price. I usually do an auction because the buy nows never really sell. Maybe you get lucky if a person's desperate. But put it on an auction. Put a minimum reserve price for whatever you feel that you would like to be paid for the item, just so it has to meet that reserve before before you essentially sell the item. I've known people who haven't put a reserve price and they've given away a couple big money cards for nothing just because people weren't bidding that week or people weren't on. So make sure you set your reserve price. I hope you guys enjoyed this little money making, not a scheme, but the way I make money doing this game. Comment, rate, subscribe, give me a like, and I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you set up a trading thread. So see you soon. Bye-bye.